you cheesing like that, Jali?
That's right.
Oh, yeah. I didn't mean smile like a creepy person. Assalamu alaikum. Hello, hello. Greetings. Welcome to
Chop It Up with Jali.
Chop It Up with Jali. This is our second Ramadan Chop It Up with Jali. I am Indola.
I'm Jalila. I'm Sasa. And I'm the backstage person, Aziza.
Backstage. So we have the whole crew is here. Aziza's doing our backstage like she did last time. The three of us will be cooking. Last week when we did it, it was our first time, and so we hit a few bumps, and we were creating the broadcast as we went along. Thank you, Aziza. This time what we decided to do was create the broadcast in advance so that people could already kind of know the time for whichever thing they wanted to do. So this very first one, we're doing lettuce wraps, right? And then for the second one, we are going to make the dessert, which is
berries and cream.
And for the third, and that's at 6:30. The third one at 7 p.m., we are making hibachi. And for our hibachi, we have chicken, we have steak, we have shrimp, we have scallops. Is that it?
Yeah.
And then we have
chicken.
I said chicken. Then we have mushrooms, zucchini, onions,
rice,
carrots. It's gonna be amazing. And we're making yum yum sauce. So
yum yum. I love yum.
Without further ado, I am going to pull up the recipe on the ebook that I have on this other computer. Give me just a moment. Passed it.
That's the right one, right?
Yeah, it's the right one.
Oh, okay.
I just have to get to the page. Okay. So, Jalila, is our pan on?
Yes.
All right. All right. I keep using my mouse, but
is the lighter okay for you guys? Yeah.
Light's good. All right, you guys. So the first things first, let's go and get some olive oil in that pan.
Yes.
Be careful because it's hot. So we have our little hot plate going. We have a nice large pan on there, and it is hot already. We turned it on before we got started.
From last experience, that's good.
A little bit more.
Yeah. I have never had it.
You know what? You didn't grab the little bamboo thing
Go grab the bamboo thing
for mixing around.
I got it. The one that goes to the blue pan. Yes.
You got it? All right. So she has the olive oil in the pan. Oh, it looks like we have a comment, you guys. Let's see what the comment is.
Watch it. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam, Sister Zakura.
We know her?
Yeah.
Well, man, I don't know her.
That's okay. You don't have to know. She knows you. Okay. So we have the olive oil in the pan. I am getting our recipe ready to share. This is the recipe that is in the ebook that you can find at payhib.com/indigo. And so what we're making right now is the lettuce wraps. And so I'm gonna slide down just a bit so you can see all of the ingredients. So we're using olive oil, which is already in the pan. We have our ground chicken. Got that?
Yes.
Minced garlic.
Yeah.
Garlic powder and onion powder. So we already pre-mixed our seasonings because we're going to use that same mix for the hibachi later on. Your onion is already diced?
Yep.
Yeah. Hoisin sauce?
Yeah. No, that's soy sauce.
Yeah, that's soy sauce, which is next. Soy sauce. Vinegar. We have apple cider vinegar, correct?
Yeah.
Oh, it's over there. Grab the apple cider vinegar, Sora. We have ginger paste. Instead of grating fresh ginger, we grab some ginger paste.
Mm-hmm.
My children don't like water chestnuts, so we opted out of that one, but that would be totally appropriate to put in here. Scallions, we have our scallions already cut.
Yeah.
The salt and black pepper is in our seasoning mix. And then, of course, our lettuce that has been rinsed very well and is on our little tray with paper towels. And that's everything, right?
Yeah. Let's get started.
All right, let's get going. We shared the recipe page. Gonna take that down, and Jalila, you can go in and put your chicken in the pan. It should be good and hot.
Where's the chicken?
It's right there.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the hoisin sauce.
Huh?
The hoisin sauce.
It's right there.
So this is the hoisin sauce.
Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna add all the chicken.
I'm gonna add that whole thing of chicken. And be careful, you know, when you're working with raw chicken, you gotta be careful. So you can kind of squeeze it with your left hand and use your right, the utensil to get it out of there.
Or just slip it out. Okay. Doesn't smell too nice.
Yeah, we don't really like the smell of raw chicken. Go put that in the trash, please.
Can I snack it down?
It didn't really sizzle like I expected. It's hot. I can feel the heat. No, don't turn it all the way up.
All right.
All right, so we got our chicken cooking. As the chicken cooks, oh, we were supposed to start with our onions.
I saw that, and then you said the chicken. I was like, oh, okay.
Why you didn't say nothing? Okay, scoop the chicken to the side. It's minor error. Minor.
We're still making mistakes.
You're still making it. Scoot your chicken to the side, and let's get those onions in there.
Just dump them on.
Take the plastic off and dump them in there.
All of them.
So for time's sake, we pre-chopped pretty much all of our vegetables this time. And
But
that side.
Oh, it's not sizzling like I wanted to.
You got all of it?
Nope. Just to the bowl.
You're sticking to the bowl, that's fine.
No.
So we went out of order a little bit, but it should be fine.
It's all going in the same place.
Yeah.
And that's just like really
And if you want to see the recipe that we're using, you can find the ebook at that website, payhip.com/indigo. And the ebook is free. You just go in and put in your email address and download it. It'll get sent to you. Oh, you guys left some little onion pieces in your onion.
Let's see some.
Just make them a little bit of onion skin. All right, so we have our onion going. We have our chicken in there, which shouldn't be. You should just have onion in right now. And get the garlic ready. So you can grab that minced garlic and grab the
The measuring spoon.
the measuring spoon.
I got the garlic.
Tricks for chopping onions. Sound like a Marion. So my biggest trick is to just do it real fast. I know that's not a trick. A friend of mine told me if you keep them in the refrigerator and you chop them cold, that works. One thing that actually did work for me once was to take my onion. Did you gotta turn it down, Dan? Was to take the onion and cut it in half under running water and kind of rinse it. Excuse me. Kind of let it rinse under running water when you do that first cut. If it's a really strong onion, I might cut it into 4 under running cold water.
Yeah.
And then when I'm dicing it after that, it doesn't seem to have so much of that onion gas to it. What is going on here? This thing should be really sizzling. It's hot. We might have to send this thing back. Is it sizzling? I hear a little something. Not really. Well, if you're cooking on the stove, you should be rocking and rolling by now. You need to get something to kind of scrape some of that chicken off of there so that we can mix the onion.
How much garlic do we need?
We are going to need 2 cloves of minced garlic, and so that's going to be 1 teaspoon.
What color?
I don't know which color. Let's see. We got these blue color-coded measuring spoons, but I don't know
the color of which one.
Yellow.
Yellow.
But you don't need to take it out yet.
Okay.
All right, Jali baby. Oh, sorry. Go on and scrape the chicken. Scrape that off of there.
Oh,
So it's starting to sizzle for us. Is the shrimp ready?
What you needed?
We're gonna need it eventually. We don't need it at this moment, but I need it to be getting ready though.
Do we have to go?
No, don't add the garlic yet. You don't want to add the garlic until the onion is a bit more cooked.
Peppers in it?
Yes. So the onion.
Yeah, deshelled.
Maybe you're supposed to be taking all the little skins out. So we got a few little onion skins that did not come off. The girls are learning how to do all that kind of stuff. So, you know, when you got young people doing stuff, sometimes the trade-off is skin and your diced onion. All right, Jalila, I want you to try to keep the onion away from the chicken as much as possible, but just kind of gently stir it around as it's cooking. So our onion is cooking now. We got a nice little sizzle going. I don't know if you can quite hear it, but it is sizzling there. And the chicken is still cooking.
We want it to get
translucent. Yes, we want to get translucent. It seems like the chicken may have sucked up a bit of our oil. We might need to put a little bit more olive oil in there. Let me have the oil, Jolly Babe. And if you made the same mistake that we did, then you might get the same step. If not, you can go in and put your garlic in by now, your minced garlic. And you should just have onion and garlic in your pan and let that cook until it is very aromatic. And there we go. Spilled a little. It's a big old thing of olive oil. All right.
Yeah.
So you want to
and get like
on the pan. All right. Got it up. So yeah, you want to let your onions cook until they're translucent, and then you're going to add your garlic. Sasa, you ready to add our garlic in? Mm-hmm. The onions are almost ready. They're still pretty white, but it's coming along.
Dang, that chicken took up all of our oil.
Yeah, the chicken is really sucking up those juices there. But it's coming. All right, so you see how it's starting to turn yellowish? So that's a good sign. So I'll go in and measure out one
you can kind of see
scoop.
it over there since it's like piled up.
One heaping scoop of minced garlic.
Overflows. Keeping it overflowing, right?
Yeah, that's the same thing.
Like this? Yeah.
So if you're just joining us, we are making lettuce wraps.
Wait, Mama?
Yes, put it in. We have our ground chicken in the pan, but we shouldn't, but it's in there. It wasn't supposed to go in yet. We have our diced onion. We use a sweet onion, and then we just added in 2 cloves of minced garlic. And we're gonna, no, that's 2. That's 1 teaspoon, but it's equivalent to 2 cloves. Okay. All right, going to put the top on there. All right, so we're gonna cook this until the onion gets a little bit lighter in color. Yep, it's looking good. We're starting to really smell it. Why are you not talking? You're not really saying that. I'm sorry. It's supposed to be chopping up with Jolly, not Jolly's mama. Talk about what you got going on.
Okay, so we're waiting until the onions are translucent, and they're almost translucent. Some of them are, and some of them are still white. So we're just gonna wait until all of them are white, and then we're gonna stir the chicken. And once the onions are all the way done, I'm not sure, but I think that we're gonna mix the chicken. Yeah, we're gonna mix the chicken and the onions together, and then see what else we got.
And after that, we're going to add our sauces and seasonings and things.
Okay.
If anybody is making this vegetarian or vegan, the one substitute would be, instead of using chicken, you would use your plant-based protein. I believe everything else is already plant-based. We're using olive oil, onions, garlic, scallions, things like that. All right, Jolly, those onions look good. Go in and mix that, let that chicken get mixed in. So the ground chicken is already in our pan. She's gonna mix it with the onions and the garlic that has been cooking for a couple of minutes.
And the olive oil.
And that olive oil. Can't forget about the olive oil. I didn't know that so many olive oils were fake in this country. They use cheaper oils and dye them green. It's crazy.
What, this one?
No, this is a good one. Oh, I didn't know that banner was still going across there. Yeah, cheaper oils are using a dime green. And so one way to know if your olive oil is authentic is to put it in the refrigerator. And if it gets solid, like starts to firm up, then you know it's real olive oil. And so I did actually. And quite a few of the olive oils that I used to buy never solidified. They never got firm. And so I stopped buying them. And then I came across this one I get from a farmer's market, and I poured some in a container and put it in the fridge. And sure enough, as it got cold, it got what's the word? Opaque? When you can't see through something?
Opaque.
Yeah, first it got opaque, and then it started to get solid.
First it got transparent, and then it went opaque.
So it's not really fully transparent because it's green and it's kind of thick, but it started to solidify. And so many of the ones I was buying from the grocery store did not solidify. Some did. And it didn't even seem to be based on price, because some of the really expensive ones did not solidify, which I was very offended by.
I know, right?
You're spending all this money on this olive oil, and it's not even real olive oil.
All right, you would think that the expensive stuff is like the real stuff.
A lot is kind of getting up on the side. So make sure you scrape down as you go along. All right, Sasa, you can have it back. All right, Jolly baby, what's next? We have our chicken cooking until brown. It's almost done. So now we're there. So next is your hoisin sauce, soy sauce, vinegar, and ginger. So you should get those ready to go in. So you're gonna use a 1/4 cup of hoisin sauce. So you gotta grab that 1/4 cup. 1/4 cup. So I'll open it. Yeah.
There's some raw chicken in here.
There's still some raw chicken, so you gotta cook it until there's no raw chicken.
It's pretty juicy.
So yeah, we are gonna drain some of that excess juice off. That thing is hard. You got a butter knife?
I got a spoon.
Oh, I got it. It popped as soon as you walked away. All right, there's the hoisin sauce. We're gonna do a 1/4 cup.
This is really
Very thick. You need a spoon.
Yep.
Is that the spoon you scrape the thing with?
No.
Oh, that's from the
used
garlic.
the
Okay.
fork.
So we're using a 1/4 cup of hoisin sauce.
That looks like
Does it smell like anything?
Very, very thick. Yeah, it smells like, I don't know
It
what.
smells like medicine.
Smells like herbs and spices.
Okay,
It's
you wanna
very
put that
bouncy.
Can you put it in now?
Let's let that cook a little bit more. You see those pink spots in there?
Yeah.
You want to get all those pink spots cooked out.
it is really
Put it
jelly.
down to the
All right, yeah, put that down. We also are going to be going in with 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. You got your soy
Let's get the
sauce
soy
ready?
sauce, please.
And the tablespoon?
The one that I use for garlic.
Yeah, it's right over there.
Oh, it's over here? No, you use a teaspoon for the garlic. Now we need a tablespoon.
There you go.
Oh, no, I'm not doing it.
This is
There's your tablespoon.
Can you do it or you need help?
And you're gonna do 1 tablespoon of ginger as well. So is the chicken cooked? No, don't put the sauce in yet.
Oh,
Wait.
So I'm gonna take this real quick and drain it. So take your spoon. I'm gonna slide by you. Gonna take this real quick to the sink and drain some of that juice off.
okay. So while she is
Draining juice.
excuse me. That's hampered. While she's draining that, I want to call it juice.
Juice
like chicken broth. Yeah, chicken broth. It's chicken broth because it's liquid from the chicken. I didn't know how to make chicken broth at first, and then mommy told me how to. You can either get like just chicken, and you can put it like in a pot, and then like put it on like low, medium, and you can let it sit for like a few hours, and then it will start to produce liquid, and that's chicken broth. Or you can use the chicken bone.
Yeah, we would use the chicken bone a lot.
Do I use this? No.
Yeah, all right, get that hoisin sauce on in there. You probably have to scrape it.
Oh, you can. Oh, just watch myself.
Yep, come over. And then you're gonna do 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. Yep.
One.
1 tablespoon of vinegar, but you gotta shake that vinegar up because don't tap the pan so much. Try not to. Let's see.
I usually like shake it.
No, you be beating up my pans, sister.
Can I pour the vinegar?
How about you do the ginger paste?
The ginger.
Mm-hmm.
The stuff is on the bottom.
Yeah, this vinegar, a lot of stuff settles to the bottom, and so we shake it up really good.
What did you say? Nothing.
It smells really good.
Oh, it kind of smells like bourbon chicken.
It does smell a little bit like bourbon chicken, but this is more of a restaurant-inspired, a certain commercial restaurant-inspired
Mommy,
lettuce
one
wrap.
teaspoon?
Yeah, 1 tablespoon.
1 tablespoon of ginger, yeah.
He said to shake it.
No, she said to shake the vinegar.
Oh, no, that's way more than a tablespoon. The tablespoon should be flat. Can some of that go back in there? This stuff gonna be all ginger spicy.
Ginger spicy.
Get something where the overflow can go very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
What were you? How much were you trying to put in there? Here's a little bowl.
Yeah.
What did I?
Huh? You want to mix it? All right. So yeah, this is a heaping spoon of ginger, which I guess for some people would be fine, but it's a bit much for me. Let me have that spoon of ginger, please.
That's ginger.
So I'm gonna scrape off that excess ginger. Yeah, that's a good bit extra ginger. So we're just gonna go with the actual tablespoon. There you go.
That's not.
And although we're not going to plate it,
It's not going in.
we're not, Jali, your face is in the, yeah.
Yes, good.
We're not going to plate it now because this is for our iftar, but this is going to be going in these lovely pieces of butter
I'm
lettuce.
not gonna put it in because it will wilt.
It will. Sit
Yeah.
down. Yeah, so this is our butter lettuce. It's already been rinsed and pulled from the, what's it called, the head.
Yeah.
And so to finish the preparation, all you do is, well, for one, dry them off because some of them are still pretty wet. You dry them off and you would just take your piece of lettuce and you would scoop your meat in there and eat it just like that. I think that's it, Jali. You ready to wrap this one up and get ready to do our berries? All right, yeah, that looks pretty much done.
Oh, it smells like barbecue.
Yeah, this smells really good.
Aziza's barbecue chicken is so good.
All right, so we're gonna, excuse me, I'm gonna tilt this pan up. Yeah, I dropped an onion. I'm gonna tilt this pan up for you so you can get a nice look at what it
It
looks
kind
like.
of looks like a lot of mushrooms.
It does look like minced mushrooms, but it's very, very saucy, which it should be. We're gonna let this continue to cook down just a bit longer in the kitchen because we gotta clear our space very quickly so that we can come back to you to make those.
Just like you did on the other.
Just like last year, yep. Come back to you to make those berries and cream.
Berries and cream.
All right, beautiful people. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm about to say, come on, we gotta see this face. That's the Jali face. Thank you for joining us for the first part of 3 for Chopping Up with Jali.
Make sure you like. Oh, and join my Facebook group.
Yeah, she has a Facebook group now that is on the flyer for this live. But let's see if I can show it real quick. Did I pull it up? No, we'll have to do it next time. But at any rate, Facebook.com/groups/Chop It Up with Jali. So we will see you in no time at all, another minute or so to
5 minutes, probably.
No, not 5 minutes.
Like 4.
To make the berries.
Oh, and make sure you join Safa's Facebook.
Okay, we gotta go. We'll be
Okay.
back very, very soon. See you very soon.